This video is about Raw last night, and I want to talk about it. But first, remember to support your boy on all his socials. Get them views up, baby. We're gonna start out at the moment where Bailey and Lara Valkyria were having a moment backstage with GM Pierce about Lara interrupting Bailey's match for the Intercontinental Championship last week and ruining her shot. So tonight they're gonna figure that out in a match, and the winner will face Becky Lynch soon. No given date, most likely Evolution. Then this travesty happened when the Judgment Day beat the New Day clean. How the fuck did this make sense? They're both heel teams, but WWE is doing the New Day the worst way. Like, do they even remember that they got over as heels and the heels they are now? How they dissed Big E without even touching him makes it even better. And now WWE not doing shit with that. If this isn't setting up something good, great for the New Day, TKO, I'm blaming you. But now, I guess this drives into the Judgment Day storyline about Finn secretly taking over and pushing the pieces together. But Judgment Day has the women's tag team champions, the Raw tag team champions, and the Intercontinental Championship. And this is about, well, last week, Chad Gable got injured and he can't be there tonight. Well, he was there, but he just got to take some time off to heal that arm. And GM Aldis was like, oh, I guess our friend Grande Americano not gonna be here since he thinks they're the same person, but everybody knows that's not Chad Gable. Come on now, it's El Grande. Then this match happened, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not interested. Well, at least I wasn't interested at the most about this. I thought this was gonna be an ordinary house fight, just big meaty men slapping meat, but I was surprised. This match had some bangers, a good back and forth, and to my surprise, it wasn't over after this. Like, I thought this was game over, as Rusev say. But Sheamus persevered, got out of it, and knocked him and himself and Rusev out of the ring. And they beat the 9 count. Will removed the padding of the steel. Then he pulled Sheamus through. He went shoulder first, throat first. Then when it got in that ring, them eyes locked. Then he hit that Mosca kick. Then 1, 2, 3, it was over. But I really thought he was gonna lock in. I thought it was the accolade, but he might be calling it the game over. But yeah, this was a good match. Then the two general managers decided they're gonna have a women's battle royal for the Evolution pay per view. Then this was an interview about what is Avinal gonna do for Stephanie Vacure? Because Chad Gable, before he left, he had orders for Avinal to figure out what to do with Stephanie Vacure. I don't know why I got burnt. And the Creeds to stop letting people talk about their championship potential. So if anybody's going to take those championships off the Judgment Day, I want it to be my boys, the Creeds. But I do wish the New Day. But then they'll interrupt it by El Grande Americano. And people say that's Chad Gable. They don't look like Chad Gable. No, it don't. And like I know, it's not Chad Gable. Then the interrupted would cut short. She walked away to find Karrion Kross, and he's about to use this pole on somebody. Guess who? Who? Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn is in the main event tonight. And Rhea Ripley and Io Sky are going to have their match, not at SummerSlam, but at Evolution, which I didn't even think about, to be honest. I thought it was just going to be at SummerSlam. And before I talk about this, just look at that Money in the Bank briefcase. Self just did the slightest change, but I'm not going to lie, I love it. But this is about Gunther came out for a single promo, I guess. Then he got interrupted by Seth. Again, look at this Money in the Bank. But basically, Walter said, "You went so far to accomplish nothing." And Seth said, "Don't get it misunderstood. I told CM Punk he would never win a world championship as I live and breathe." And he didn't win last night, but it wasn't because of Seth, it was because of my GOAT. My GOAT is just that guy. He he didn't want no help. He didn't need no help. And he never does because he's my GOAT. But then they got interrupted by CM Punk and he wanted his pound of flesh from Seth Rollins. They brawled and then he chased Seth out. Then he took his anger out on my ring general, the world heavyweight champ. And I don't like how WWE make Gunther look weak. Like, this don't make him look weak, but this shouldn't have happened. CM Punk and all that. And look at this face, man. Then when Seth got up there, he got ambushed by who? LA Knight. Yeah! But then in the clubhouse, they voted Roxanne Perez in because she's going to defend the tag titles with uh, Raquel Rodriguez. And Raquel is the only one that fighting for Liv. Dominic was like, I gotta talk to Liv first, but Finn was like, nah, don't be no bitch. And he said, allegedly, I vote she in. Everybody else voted her in too. Raquel's face like, bitch. But they're gonna try to handle Kairi Sane. And this is the match between Laura Valkyria and Bailey to see who's the number one contender for the Intercontinental title. This match was okay, but both think they won since they pinned each other. Both shoulders are on the mat. So it was no victors, so they're just brawled on the outside until they were broken up. But at Saturday night's main event, this match is gonna happen. And I want the win. Then CM Punk tried to approach LA Knight about it, and that didn't work because just walked away. And this main event was sick. And you see who won, Brian. in Bronson.